What's going on, YouTube? It's Donnie Beep all day. So I'm bringing you something funky and something that can't go through the normal test, so we're gonna have to figure something out. But something that's mighty cool, and you can tell by the shape of that sheath that something crazy is coming at you. So this is Cold Steel Chaos Stiletto CHOS CHAOS Chaos. So this thing is pretty freaking nutty. It is a triangular blade. That's right. This thing is not a chopper, a slicer, a dicer, nothing like that. This slices and dices people. That big feet. That's what this is. Cold Steel made something that, bah, you can knuckle up to the neck with, or you can just gut with, and it is pretty crazy actually. It's pretty wild. All three edges are sharpened. The main edge seems to be sharpened a little bit more than the others. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't really put anything on it to test that. It's pretty badass though, I gotta say that. The actual steel is SAE 4140, so it's a stainless variety. Let's see, thickness, it's like 7/10 of an inch, I think is what it is, or something like that. It's thick. It's thick all the way around. It's pretty cool. The handle is aluminum. It's 60/61 aluminum. You have 6 inches of it with this nasty skull cracker there. And that's pretty damn nuts. Oh man, it's starting to get windy. The blade is 8 1/4, and I believe overall it's 14 1/4, and it weighs at just under 20 ounces. Everybody gonna stay there, don't blow down. And it's a piercer. It is a piercer. This thing is made to go to and through. What I want to do is what can you do to test it with? You know, and nobody will let me stab them, so that puts a hindrance on it right away. But what I want to do is punch something. We'll check out this aluminum guard, and I might try to chop with it. I'm thinking if I break down my grip and put one finger out, I think this thing might actually chop. So we're gonna figure that out. And then we'll see if we can't stab into some wood or something. But we're going to figure it out, man. I mean, basically, you're talking about a really cool triangular defensive blade, right? That's what this thing is. It's really weird for me because if you're staying in a proper stance, you want to stab yourself in the face. So I'm not sure if they mean it to be held this way, which seems to make a little bit more sense. But holding it this way as a fighter, I wouldn't recommend, because you're going to draw your hand back and you're going to stab yourself in the eye. Unfreaking comfortable. So let's take this bad boy out and see what we can't bang it into. Come on now. All right, so first thing I noticed is that it wasn't ring friendly. So jewelry off helps. We're going to do some drops and see if this handle is going to carry it away from itself or if it'll drop straight. 4 feet drop. Oh yeah, I'll tell you what, it's got that weight gives it a pretty good thud coming down. Let's do a couple of downward throws, which is really weird, doing a downward throw with a handle on it. You know, that's really weird. Wow. I'll tell you what, prying is going to be no issue. Let's see. Oh yeah, you can pry all day long with this guy, man. You can pry anything with this guy. You can pry a coconut with this thing. I want to see. Well, first let's see if we can't get a push cut with this edge. No, I don't think so. Let's see. We can cut. We can cut. That's not too bad. Let's see if we could chop any of this edge right here. Yeah. All right. So it's sharp enough on that main edge to handle that. Cold Steel did a good job. Now I noticed I put you guys right in the sun, but that's pretty good. That's pretty good. This thing is that thing's kind of a beast. All right, let's keep going. All right, so the only way to know if this thing can chop, well, is to chop with it. So let's get us a stick here, and we'll see. Make sure we're in. Now remember, I got my pinky out. All right. Is it a chopper? No. Can it chop? Hell yeah. I mean, if that's a finger or a toe or somebody's wrist, I'll tell you what. That's pretty good. You can actually see the shape of the blade inside the cut. Now let's see. Okay, we know it does that. And we know it does this. Let's check every edge. All right. All right. So every edge shaves. Let's see, and it does a pretty damn good job at it too. It's actually that was actually simple. Let's see here. Wow. All right. So things I wasn't expecting is this thing to be this good. All right. All right. Show me something now. That's pretty good. Guys, this is something I was not ready for. Let's see. Chop down to a spike. Man, once you get thin at the tip, you have to start being careful because it takes out so much material. So let's see. Let's see. It takes out so much material when you're chopping with it. It's so much to the point it's impressive, you know. But okay, I gotta say it's going farther than I thought it would in a wood challenge. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. This is not what I was expecting because I was expecting this only. I was expecting, you know what I mean? That's it. And the good thing about cross slashes is it pretty much doesn't matter what angle you hit at because you're hitting at some point of the blade. Wrapping it around. Man, that was deep in there. Man. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That gets in there. But, you know what? I'll just punch this real quick. It sends shock through the hand punching a tree. But it works. I'm not killing my knuckles. I'm just killing, you know, the side of my hand where I'm hitting, but that's pretty good. Let's test this lug at the end here. And, wow. 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 It's actually making holes and ripping apart the wood. All right, the Chaos Stiletto is pretty cool. Now you guys are lucky because I got the Chaos Stiletto, the Chaos Tonto, and the Chaos Kukri all came in together. Waiting on that Wild West buoy. I got excited because it said your cold steel package is on the way and it was arriving this day, and I was like, yeah. The buoy wasn't in yet, so still waiting on that. So I was like, no. But look at this. Look at this. Man. This is a stiletto, guys. This is a fighting knife. This is what it's made for, right? That's what it's for. Fast hand. But it's a killer in so many other ways. This is kind of impressive. Now there's not much I can really do to show off its knifing skills. We're not going to baton with this thing. Or are we? I don't know. Let me press pause and see if I can't find something to baton through. All right, this might be a failed effort, but we're going to give it a try anyway. So what I want to do is use this piece here, try to baton with it through with this, but I don't know if this baton is going to be any good because it's pretty lightweight. We will soon find out. Let's see. Let's see. Holy mackerel. It's splitting. It's not an even slice through, but it's definitely destroying whatever it touches. The problem is you're not going to have accurate cuts, because once that giant wedge gets in there, and that's it's sharpened all the way around, so that's a problem. But once that giant wedge gets in there, tell you what, that's still not so bad. We just batoned with the freaking stiletto. With a stiletto. Get out of here. All right, so, it's crazy windy. It's crazy windy. All right, you know what? Let's throw this thing. I have some strong doubts because it does have this guy. How do you throw that? I don't know. Let's go figure it out. All right, so you guys are probably gonna blow all over the place. Man, this is a weird thing to hold and throw. That was weird. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to stick it just because I don't know how to let it go. I don't know how to release it. All right. I think I'm actually hitting the blade. It's just so... Well, you can see that it definitely went tip in. I just destroyed those in-betweens. I'm gonna throw it one more time. See if I can't get it straight on. Oh, man, maybe one more time. You can see that I'm hitting it, and I'm actually, this caused a pretty good damage right there. So if that was skin on a Bigfoot, that's damage causing. Oh, same thing. For some reason, I'm hitting it like this. Maybe I need to back up a little bit more. Well, y'all get the gist of it. It does land tip in, and that's a little bit harder than skin. So if that was it's stuck in the ground, if that was, bam, then it would stick in, no problem. Just the channel, the wound channel this thing makes is ridiculous. You know what I mean? Anytime you go in and out, it's going to pull and twist just a little bit, causing an unrepairable, unfixable, immediate, channel. So normally with a knife, it makes a slice, right? That looks like that. And you take a stitch, and you go like this. But when you're talking about a hole in different directions, it makes it a whole lot harder. And what's going to happen is with an even slice, it can keep itself closed enough to where you're not going to bleed out right away. This thing makes such a hole that bleeding out is almost a guarantee. I mean, this thing is ridiculous. So I wasn't sure too much if I was going to like this, because I figure, what am I going to be able to do with it? Turns out, like I always say, a knife is a knife is a knife. It actually worked like a knife works. That to me was very surprising. It's more versatile than I gave it credit for. Less versatile than just about every other knife they make. But as far as needing it for this, you're not going to find too much better because of this right here. That helps. You know what I'm going to have to do? I'm going to have to do a video on just fighting knives. I would love to see how this performs against the Glock. It's just really, really cool. And I like this. I really, really like this. And I came into it not thinking I was going to. But it's very, very comfortable in the hand. And I can find more uses than just stabby, stabby, stabby. So, I mean, credit right there to Cold Steel. This Chaos Stiletto is cool. If you're looking for something to add to the collection that, is just really bad guy and World War II-ish, you know what I mean? You could think like the bad guys are coming and this is what they're carrying. This is cool. This is just cool. I don't know, guys. There's not much more we could do with it. But I could tell you one thing. If you're looking for something different, something cool, if you're looking for just a straight-up fighter, this is pretty damn nice. You know what else is nice? Me. I'm Donnie B all day. And until next knife.